Hey everyone, we hope you're pleasantly refreshed and stuffed from your festive feasts. We hope the alcohol is swiftly leaving your system, and we also hope you've had a cracking time with your family. Yes, at the conclusion of Christmas weekend, it's another episode of Audio Who. And tonight we've gathered to pick the bones, not off a turkey, but off another outing for Paul McGann. We have the return of Sheridan Smith's Lucie Miller, and also along for the ride this fine Christmas aboard the Tardis is, of course, Carol Ann Ford as Susan, and good old number 8's kid, Paul, Jake McGann, is her son Alex. So yeah, the Campbells are in the Tardis for Christmas, and there's a big fish on the loose. Go figure. This was not only a sequel to An Earthly Child, with the return of Susan and Alex. It's also somewhat of a sequel to a previous Carol Ann Ford adventure in the Companion Chronicles range known as Quinnis. So yeah, that wee fish began somewhere. So where to begin with this? Okay, Lee, Christmas is over. Are you still in a good mood? What's your opening take on this one, mate? Relative dimensions. Paul McGann, Sheridan Smith, Carol Ann Ford and Jake McGann.
It's a bloody marvellous story, this. It's just Christmas. What can I say? It's an awesome Christmas episode. And for me, this could have been made for TV. It's just that feel of it. That could have been a Christmas episode in the new era of Doctor Who, this. It's a wonderful story. I love it. I love it to bits. And that's my opening thoughts, Graham.
Excellent. Good start. Well, that continue. Let's find out. Let's head on down to Texas, where Tim, I'm sure, has been having a hotter than hell Christmas as per usual. But what do you think of this one, mate? Relative dimensions.
I like it, but I disagree with Lee that I don't think this would have worked on television. It's a bit too much fan wank, isn't it? I mean, it's just, it's really just them having dinner on the Tardis until something happens. And it is great to listen to on Christmas Day. I would say, like, your ideal Christmas weekend would be to listen to Death in Blackpool on Christmas Eve and listen to this one on Christmas Day. It's a good story, but on television, I think it would just been a bit naff. I don't know. That's my thinking.
Was it mentioned the other rooms that didn't do it for you? Was it because Adrix was mentioned?
No, not because it was because anyone's was mentioned. I mean, it was like, oh, let's walk down this hallway.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Vicky, who's that?
Yeah,
you know, and then they go, you know what I mean? That's just to please, Doctor Who fans, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I just mean it's a bit light. It's just a Christmas story, and it's the design of the story is really just to give the Doctor a chance to bond with his great-grandson. Yeah. Because of future events that happen later in the series. So, I mean, really that's what it's for.
Fine. Champion. Not bad, mate. And Jeff, how about you with this one, mate? Just over an hour. What do you reckon?
I think it's an hour wonderfully spent. It really, I mean, a four-hander and a fish. It's amazing. It really is. It's just, it's a romp. There's some wonderfully comic moments in it. As Tim says, yeah, there's a lot of throwbacks, huckbacks. Not just Vicky. I mean, you had Ian and Barbara's rooms. Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, and it's very seldom you get something that is set entirely in the TARDIS. And there's only been a couple of them during the entire 50 years.
That's true.
And so I loved every moment of it.
Stupendous. Myself, I enjoyed this too. I mean, as much as the concept of a giant fish flying around might seem a wee bit absurd to people, hell, it worked for this. You know, the right amount of comedy, right amount of bondmanship between the Campbells, obviously, and the Doctor. Hell, even Lucie was good in this. I found it somewhat comical when she's going through all the problems, just trying to do something simple like make Christmas dinner. There's always lumps in the flipping gravy, you know? Jeez, man. Wee things like that. So for an hour, you can't really grumble. Absolutely not a bad way to pass the time indeed. Right, guys, any events, characters, or instances within this tale, and I use that, no pun intended, with the fish, that stand out for you? Lee?
Well, you've got to realise this was released Christmas time 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Same year on TV, Matt Smith's Christmas episode, A Christmas Carol appeared with a giant fish.
Yeah.
Coincidence. But, so, you know, they did it in the TV series there, you know, they've done it in the audio, but I just love the, as you said, for the fans, the corridors, finding out that the Doctor keeps all the rooms. He doesn't like to let go of the past. He's living in the past. And all that. And also Susan is looking after her son.
Yeah.
Because she knows what the Doctor's like. I don't want him travelling with the Doctor, blah, blah. She's coming down that corridor after him. Oh, you're in trouble.
There we go.
So things like that, yeah, it's just the camaraderie between it. They all work so well together. It's just brilliant. It's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool, mate. How about you, Jeff?
I love Sheridan Smith cooking Christmas dinner. That was
yeah.
It just shows how well she can play comedy when it's written well for her. Carol Ann Ford, she goes from loving Grandad to knowing what a pain in the bum Grandad can actually be. And it's Carol Ann Ford is just absolutely brilliant. And I'm with Lee on this. I would actually like to see this made on TV. I would actually like to see this made on TV because the story is really good. It moves along perfectly, and the performances were superb. Jake McGann playing Alex, the grandson, great grandson, get it right. He's so much better in this one than he was in Death in Blackpool, I found.
An Earthly Child.
The Earthly Child. Yeah, I haven't quite got there yet.
It's like anything else. The more you do something, you improve at it. So I did say I was given a few pointers after that first recording, and he's obviously took that advice on board. So
yeah,
I'll agree. He was better. I mean, not that he was bad in the first one, but it was more rounded for me in this one.
And I love the performance of the fish.
That way you can't go wrong, doesn't say it, does it? I mean, yeah.
I think the fish did brilliantly. I was really impressed with the fish.
Question is though, was it Jim the Fish?
No, I don't think so. No, I was waiting for a Jim the Fish reference, but we never got it.
Oh. Yeah.
But the thing that nobody's mentioned is the musical score. Mostly choral and absolutely excellent. It was really, really very good. And it just helped the whole thing flow and kept the Christmassy feel, even though there was all sorts of disasters going on with the fish.
Yep, fantastic. Yeah, I'll echo that on the score. Tim, how about you? Anything that beef tat?
I agree. Huh? Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, any stone that beef dad's left unturned that you can look under? He's covered quite a lot there.
I just wanted to add that I agree about the score. It is very good. I mean, right from the beginning, you feel like it's Christmas. I mean, you could go outside right now and pretend like it's snowing and almost kind of halfway be there. But no, what I did like a lot was the ending. The fact that once again, because here's the Doctor, and he's kind of excited a bit because he thinks he get to talk Alex into traveling with him. And meanwhile, Alex talks Lucie into traveling with him. So like at the end, once again, it's just poor, sad, old, lonely Doctor because they both go off to have their own adventures without him. And I think that's just kind of sad, but that's very Doctor Who. That's how it always ends up being for the Doctor. I mean, he always ends up alone and sad. So, I mean, That's pretty cool. I like that about it a lot.
Mhm.
That may be a bit of your Christmas evening soap opera right there. I
There
mean,
you go.
it's not a tragic ending, but it's a bit sad. But I like that.
Excellent. I mean, I'll concur with what the guys have said. I mean, I can only echo Tim and Beef Dad there on the score. You know, it gives you that Christmassy feeling. Again, I've got to hark back to the just the wee subtle comedy stuff with Sheridan Smith. And hey, Lucie, look what I got. Socks, flipping great. That's what I got you. You know, just we daft things like that they threw in there was just really enjoyable to me. And you also got the brief, very subtle nod to the Feast of Stephen right at the end, although in radio form, you know. To all listening, Merry Christmas, and however he paraphrased it. I'm paraphrasing myself there. I'm not going to word for word, but I thought that was quite good. So all in all, man, yeah, just over an hour. And as Beef Dad said, you've got a four-hander and a fish. And, you know, a space-time machine. And it's just, it's amazing how a simple story like that can translate into something where it's really, really enjoyable. 4 people sitting having dinner, you know, and a fish floats about and you're off to the races. Good listen, worth an hour of your time, but as always, guys, you have to be the judge. We can't make your mind up for you. Maybe next Christmas you'll give it a listen. Okay, guys, floor's now open. Anything else you wish to bring up regarding this tale? Questions, quips, queries, or points of interest?
It's an amazing coincidence that there's a giant fish in the television Christmas episode that year as well. You can't think that it was planned or that it was any kind of legitimate tie-in, or it wasn't anybody ripping anybody else off because they happened around the same time.
Yeah,
it's just a coincidence, isn't it? Kind of funny.
There you go.
I mean, I like the idea that you found out that the doctor took Leonardo da Vinci to the first Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
But he got panicky, so they went and had a drink instead.
Well, sounds like something I would do, but, you know, good old Leo. Yeah. Yeah.
Just a marvellous story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. What was he actually? Oh yes, after everybody else had left the Tardis, and he's calling out Merry Christmas to them. He said, "Well, and if anyone else is listening, and a Merry Christmas to you."
That's what I was referring to with regards to the Feast of Stephen. Yeah.
That was, as you say, it was breaking the fourth wall again, the same as the first Doctor did at the end.
Yeah.
What was it? It was the French Cigar?
Yeah, the Feast of Stephen. I think it was that.
Dalek Master Plan, episode 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Dalek story. But yeah, it was...
Went out 50 years ago, 2 days yesterday.
To be perfectly honest, what has been going through my mind is if anybody wanted to get into the Audio Who's, an Earthly Child and this one would be the perfect vehicle for someone to start moving through the audios, because it gives you so much feel of the original Who.
Yeah.
And
that is true, but those are 2 pieces of a much bigger puzzle here. We've cherry picked a couple of episodes from series 4, and they're all part of a bigger arc. But I mean, you're right in a way. I mean, I'm not saying you're wrong. You are right that these are 2 very good stories to introduce somebody to, but it's really part of a bigger picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, but as I say, for someone like me, I mean, I just sort of dove into Audio Who and followed whatever you guys wanted to. But if I'd known that these 2 stories were there, I think I might have grabbed hold of them and had a damn good listen to them first. Basically because of there is so much of a feel for the original series. For anyone wanting to get into audio, it would be it's a real shoehorn for me. It's an excellent way of getting into it, and I just can't wait to listen to more now, because I mean I've got started to get really enthusiastic.
In the layman's terms, ladies and gentlemen, we have a convert. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, finished all that rather well. When they bring back an old companion from the original series and put them into the audios, you do get that feel of the classic era, and it works so well. It really does. Even if it's not with their doctor, it's brilliant the way they do it.
Yeah, they tend to throw Jamie at Colin Baker a lot, but that was on TV anyway.
I can't wait to hear one of those.
Yeah. Well, there's actually a trilogy that kicked it off, and we maybe tackle that in the new year.
I
Okay.
remember getting drunk with Jamie one night.
Well, yeah.
I have many a time as well in Coventry.
Well, not that we're saying that Fraser Hines is fond of the drink, but he likes a good night out, yeah. Right, guys. We've had a brief discussion. We've the turkey entrails are now in the garbage disposal, and Christmas is at an end. It's that time again. Ratings time. Relative dimensions: Paul McGann, Sheridan Smith, Caravan Ford, and of course Jake McGann. What do you give this wee festive outing, albeit indoors, out of 10 over Yorkshire way?
Just because it is just like a typical family get-together at Christmas with all the bickering, which you do get in this, it's an awesome 10 from me.
Lee's feeling festive and very generous. Good on you, man. Yes.
I've still got a bit of alcohol left in me, I think.
Yeah, that tends to happen this time of year, yeah. Down to Texas. Tim, what do you reckon, man?
I'll give it a 9. I think it's an enjoyable Christmas Day episode, but it's not one that I would revisit that often, except maybe on Christmas Day, which is like once a year. So, I mean, I think it is a bit too much fan wank. But, I mean, that may be an unfair term to call it, because it really is just nostalgia as well.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody likes to hear references to the past. So I think that's not necessarily a bad thing. But, yeah, I'll stick with a 9 for now.
Cool. No, as I say, that as much as nostalgia is a good thing, it's sometimes not for everybody at any given time. So doesn't it make you right, doesn't it make you right, Nine's cool. That's good, man. And toddling over to Germany, Jeff, what say you?
I loved every minute of it. It's one I will revisit if I want my spirits lifted. If I feel a bit depressed, I'm going to put this one on. For me, yeah, nostalgia. Yeah, great. There's nothing wrong with nostalgia. I'm a lot older than you lot. I've got a lot more to be nostalgic about.
There you go.
And I would say, for me, a nostalgia rating of 12 out of 10.
You're going to have to make me go and look and find a 12 now. Oh, excellent. I'll put a 12 up for you. That's fine. Yeah, okay, 12. Excellent. Me, as much as I like this, I'm going to agree with Tim. I'm going to get a 9. Nothing major for docking the point. It's just the fact that it is, as we've alluded to, it is a story slap bang in the middle of a much bigger arc. And, for a festive outing, it really is top notch, but it really is like the middle part of a huge arc sandwich, and it all comes together at the end, at the finale, and shall we say, dark circumstances, not to spoil anything. So yeah, that's something that we'll tackle down the road, but satisfactory Christmas outing from McGann & Co. Sheridan Smith was phenomenal with the comedy. I can just envision her having a tantrum in the kitchen. And if you can do that in your mind's eye, she done a bang-up job there. 9 out of 10 from me. Boom, boom. Great to listen to, especially around the holidays. You be the judge, folks. So yeah, done in the can, and we are finished for this evening, folks. Next week, we're going to take away 4 and give you a tale with 4. It's Tom Baker's turn, where we'll be delving into a little story alongside Louise Jameson's Layla and The Valley of Death. This was the second story in the 2 well, the original story that we done was obviously a reworked story of the Talons of One Time, but this one was actually a script that was, I don't want to use the word abandoned, but it was not used, shall we say. So we look forward to delving into that one with you folks. Again, guys, if anybody wants to join us, hit any us up in the group. You'll be made more than welcome. We're on various aspects of the social media. We're on Twitter at Whovians_podcast. We're on the Facebook. Hell, we're even on the Google Plus. And I don't even know if many people use that anymore, but we're there. So go hit us up on there. Check out our buddies and all our other shows. We've got Sammy Carter on his channel. We've got our buddy Johnny Blues with his relevant videos, and he covers a vast array of things. So go check him out and give the guy a like. He's a pretty cool guy. We've also got our buddy Dr. Freedom and his Omega Files and his daily news broadcasts. Gentlemen, as always, thank you for your time. And Tim, shut up, go away, customer. So yeah, we wish you all a safe and prosperous week. All the best for the new year impending this coming Friday, or as us Scots call it, Hogmanay. That's why we have 2 days of it, because it takes us that long to go over the hangover. So yeah, all the best, folks. Keep on hooing, and let's get drunk. Have a good week, folks. Adios.